From LP Savani Riverside School, Krupali Hun. Standard 7, Chapter number 4, Heat. Heat means warmness, you can say. Let's start with the introduction. In the chapter number 3, you learn that woolen clothes are made from animal fibers. You also know that cotton clothes are made from plant fibers. Why it is happens so? Because of transferring rate of the heat. Let's see. We wear woolen clothes during winter when it is cold outside. Woolen clothes keep us warm. We prefer to wear light colored cotton clothes when it is hot. In a summer day, we prefer the cotton clothes. This gives us feeling of coolness. You might have wondered why particular types of clothes are suitable for a particular season. Let's see the reason. In winter, you feel cold inside the house. If you come out in sun, you feel warm. In summer, you feel hot even inside the house. How do we know whether an object is hot or cold? The heat is all regarding the coldness and the warmness. How do we find out how hot or cold an object is? In this chapter, we shall try to seek answer to some of this question. If something is hot or cold, how will you sense it, and how will you conclude that it is this much hot and this much cold? All the basic knowledge of the heat we will going to discuss in this chapter. For this, we have to perform different kind of the activity also. 4.1 Hot and the cold. Hot and cold, let's start. In our day-to-day life, we come across a number of objects. Some of them are hot and some of them are cold. For example, here is given ice cream. If is it cold, then take here, and warm, then take here. Here is tick mark because ice cream is cold. Spoon in a teacup. Of course, it will be warm because in a hot tea. You have to click here. Fruit juice, it's cold, and handle of a frying pan, it is also warm. We take the particular thing as per they are cold or not. And some of them are cold and some of them are hot. Tea is hot and ice is cold. List some objects you use commonly in the table. Mark them as a hot or cold. Don't touch objects which are too much hot. Be careful while holding a candle, flame or stove. We see that some objects are cold while some are hot. In your daily life, you are coming in the numbers of objects, and from now just mark that which objects is cold and which are hot. You also know that some objects are hotter than others while some are colder than others. Suppose you are drinking the cold water and in another container you have the ice. Both are the cold, but ice is more colder than the cold water. This is how some object is hotter than other and some are colder than others. We often do it by touching the objects, but it's a science of touch reliable. Let's find out. Yes, we can judge that which object is how much hot and how much cold, but our sense of touch is as much reliable or not. Let's see by one activity. What you have to do is take a 3 small tubs. You have to take 3 small tubs as you can see it in the figure number 4.1 A, B and C. Label them as A, B and C. Put cold water in mug A, hot water in B and mix the both cold and hot water in the cup C. It means in the A you have to put cold water, in the B you have to put warm water or you can say hot water, and in the C you have to add normal water or mix the both hot and the cold water. What will happen then after? You have to firstly put your right hand into the cold water and left hand into the warm water at a same time. This will feel you cold and this will feel you hot, but After few minutes, if you remove the hand from both the container and add both the hand in the third one container, which is mix of both cold and hot water, what will happen? The hand which is earlier in the cold water, that is feel that this water is warmer than this much, but the hand which is in the warm water, that will feel that this water is colder than this one. It means for the same water, your both the hand will give you the different conclusion. Some cold and hot water in the mug C. Now dip your left hand in the mug A and right hand in a mug B. After keeping the hands in the two mugs for 2 to 3 minutes, put both the hands simultaneously in the mug C. Do both the hands get the same feelings? No. Your hand which is earlier deep inside the mug A, that will feel the cup C water will be warmer, and the hand which is earlier in the cup B will feel that the water of the mug C will be the colder. It means for the same quality of water, your both the hand will feel the different. That's why our sense of the touching or our feeling is not reliable. Bojo says, my left hand tells me that the water in the mug C is hot and the right hand tells me that the same water is cold. What should I conclude? It is little bit confusable. Bojo's confusion shows that we cannot always rely on our sense of touch to decide whether an object is hot or cold. Sometimes it may deceive us. Sometimes it may confusable for us. Then how do we find out how hot an object really is? How can we conclude that which object is how much cold or how much hot? A reliable measure of the hotness of an object is its temperature. The reliable measure of the hotness of an object is its temperature. It means with the help of temperature, you can conclude the hotness of any object. Temperature is measured by a device called thermometer. Thermo means hotness. Meter means device through which you can measure the hotness. Thermometer is used to measure the temperature of any object. We are using the term temperature to conclude the hotness of the object, and thermometer is used to measure that particular hotness of the object. How can we measure the temperature? Let's see. Have you seen a thermometer? Recall that when you or someone else in your family have fever, the temperature was measured by a thermometer. The thermometer that measures our body temperature is called a clinical thermometer. Almost all of you students are aware of this clinical thermometer. When someone gets fever in your family, at that time you may see the thermometer, and the thermometer by which your fever is measured, it is called clinical thermometer. Clinical because we are measure the body temperature from this thermometer. It means there are many types of the thermometer, and for which we are using for measure the body temperature, it is called clinical thermometer. It is the first type. Then after, hold the thermometer in your hand and examine it carefully. What you have to do is hold this thermometer into your hand and have to see it very carefully. If you do not have a thermometer, request a friend to share it with you. A clinical thermometer looks like one shown in the figure. If you don't have clinical thermometer, then just see this figure. It is exactly look like this figure. A clinical thermometer consists of long, narrow, uniform glass tube. This three words is very important. Long. This one yellow you can see. It is the zoom image. Long. This yellow pipe is the long, and the narrow. It's not too much broad. That's why long, narrow, and uniform. Uniform means these are equal narrow at the wall the path. That's why it is uniform, continuously perfect. Long, narrow, uniform glass tube. It has a bulb at one end. This one is the bulb at its one end. This thermometer have two ends. This is one and this is two, and the one end it is the bulb. At one end, this bulb contains mercury. In this bulb, you can see the tiny top portion. This is the very shiny and small portion because this is the mercury, filled with the mercury. Outside the bulb, a small shining thread of mercury can be seen. This one is the thread of mercury. You can see it here also. If you do not see the mercury thread, rotate the thermometer a bit till you see it. You will also find a scale on the thermometer. The scale we used is the Celsius scale indicated by degrees Celsius. These one are the numbering. As you are found the numbers on your scale exactly like that, these are the numbering which is mentioned at the scale of the thermometer, and we are using the Celsius scale, and the sign of Celsius is degree Celsius. This round is, you can read the degree, and capital C means Celsius. This is the sign of degree Celsius. Bojo wondered which of the two scales shown in the figure he should read. Pehli told him that India has adopted a Celsius scale and we should read that scale. The other scale, which is with the range 94 to 108 degree, is the Fahrenheit scale. It was in use earlier. It means we have to use the Celsius scale. Fahrenheit, degree Fahrenheit is also one scale of the heating measurement. A clinical thermometer reads temperature from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. There is only this much reading on the clinical thermometer. How much? 35 to 42 degrees Celsius. We will see the rest of content in the next session.